8 reasons why you should use a real estate agent, part 2. Let's continue our topic. If you're still considering selling your house yourself as a for sale by owner or FSBO, here I have 4 more reasons why you should use a real estate agent to sell your house as opposed of going FSBO. 5. Your home is subject to needless showings. An agent can find out whether someone who wants to view your house is really a qualified buyer or just a dreamer or just a curious neighbor. It's a lot of work and a major interruption every time you have to put your life on hold. Make your house look perfect and show your home. You want to limit those hassles to the showings in order to result in the desired outcome, which is to sell. Realtors are trained to ask qualified questions to determine the seriousness, qualifications, and motivation of our prospect. Besides, when showing a house, it's best if the seller is not present. Nothing makes the buyer more comfortable than the current owner being in the house. 6. Negotiating the sale is tricky and awkward. Even if the homeowner has sales experience, it requires specialized experience negotiating a home for sale. The buyer's agent does, so he's more likely to win the negotiation, meaning less money in your pocket. Put it in perspective, an experienced selling agent may have negotiated hundreds of home purchases. We know that all the games, the warning signs of a nervous and disingenuous buyer. Agents know the pulse of the market and what's the driving demand, which give them an advantage by knowing what terms are worth negotiating for and which are worth letting the other party win. 7. Homeowners are buyers and can see what's wrong with the home. Agents are experts in what makes the home sell. They can walk through your home with you and point out changes that need to make to attract buyers and get the best offer. They can see flaws that you're oblivious because you see them every day or because you simply don't view them as flaws. They can also help you determine which feedbacks from potential buyers you should act on after you put it on a home in the market to improve chances of selling. 8. You put yourself at risk of being sued. A lot of legal paperwork is involved in a home for sale and it needs to be completely correctly by an expert. One of the most important items is the seller's disclosures. A seller of a real estate has an affirmative duty to disclose any fact that materially affects the value or desirability of the property. The seller can be held liable for fraud, negligence, or breach of contract if he or she does not disclose the property. Unless you are a real estate attorney, your agent probably knows more about disclosure laws than you do. Of course, agents make mistakes too, but they have professional errors and omissions insurance to protect yourself and give them the buyer recourse. So the buyer might not need to pursue the sellers for damages. In other words, we assume the responsibility. In conclusion, selling your home will likely be one of the biggest transactions in your life. You can try to do it alone to save money, but hiring a real estate agent has many advantages. Agents can get a broader exposure to your property, help you negotiate a better deal, dedicate more time to the sale of your property, and keep your emotions from sabotaging the sale. An agent brings expertise, which few home sellers have, to complex transactions with many financial and legal pitfalls. Consider subscribing to learn more about different real estate topics. This is Listwithyau, and I will talk to you soon.